All right, if the defendant could please stand. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder. What did I, excuse me, no. No, out of the courtroom. Out of the courtroom now.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you don't ignore that. Sometimes, as you can tell, people are invested, correct? So it says, we, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder as charged in the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, guilty of the lesser included offense of murder. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
Not the state, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and do you want them polled as to both counts?
As to the count of conviction, Your Honor.
All right, you may be seated.
Fuck a beat. I will try to beat the case, but I ain't beat the case. Try to the race. So listen, man. You heard it there, bro, just then. The second trial of then 16, 17-year-old rapper Tay-K, which is now he's 25, I believe, 24, 25. Infamously known for being involved with a couple murders. He was really a guy, he was a kid who was around some older guys, and he didn't even really, they didn't have no ops or nothing. They was like burglarizing old people and young videographers for they, like, these were just kids trying to be bad, like, and ultimately he got wrapped up in a couple things, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that he's on trial for is the murder of this kid. He's on trial for everything, but the main thing that's focused on is the murder of this kid, and I can't remember his name, forgive me, but he was a videographer, and I guess they lured him over there to shoot a video, and they was gonna rob him for some money that, like, I don't know how that doesn't even make sense. It's not like they're robbing a videographer, Cole Bennett, or somebody with prestige, who you can tell they was kids. Like, you robbing the local videographer at your high school, that nigga don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? But thirsty for the clout, thirsty for the gangsterism, you feel me? Tay-K, whose parents is from Long Beach, and his mom, I believe, is a Long Beach Crip, insane Crip. And I think his dad was like a GD, or he was rolling with a GD. He's like a hybrid, you know what I'm saying? Basically, what they say about Tay-K is, you know, since he was born, he had bad supervision, or guidance. Same difference, but guidance is more serious. So little to no guidance. He moved down there in Texas, and then he caught this case in Texas, where the kid ended up dead. They robbed him at a Chick-fil-A. The boy won't go in, and he had like his ex-girlfriend now, driving the car, and it was just like some childish wannabe gangster. To me, it looked like some wannabe gangster. Like, then it's not even a robbery that you like. It screams little kid trying to be gangster to me. Like, whatever. They not known to have no real ops where he from. Like, you know, somebody who just wants ops. I just need some ops. I want to kill somebody. I want some ops. But the verdict comes out that he's found not guilty of capital murder, which is what could have held him for life. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if he was a kid or if he was, you know, an adult. And he caught this charge when he was 17. He did the charges when he was 16, right? He ran crazy when he was 15, 16. Some guy got beat up in New Jersey. It was like a couple of things while he was on the run. And he dropped the song while he was on the run, which made him get more popular. And the name of the song was called The Race. Look it up, it's on YouTube. And it's about him on the run about these murders. This was almost 9 years ago now, right? He been locked up ever since. He got caught shortly after. I mean, what was he gonna do as a kid? Where was he gonna go, to Columbia? He didn't have no connects. And let alone if you got connects, you still gotta get to Columbia. But yeah, so they found him not guilty of capital murder, but he was found guilty of murder. Now, this is the thing. This is why you seen his team rejoice like that. Oh, and they got kicked out of the thing just now, because now, by him, he's already been locked up for 9 years. He was a juvenile. It's clear if you've been following the case, especially like the retrial, it's been clear, like clearly stated that this kid was under the influence of other kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the youngest one out of the niggas he was hanging with. And he wasn't even the trigger man on the whole shit. And you know what I'm saying? He was like the little homie. He had his hands in there. He had a pistol. He was some shit going on with him. But he wasn't the main character, so they say. You know what I'm saying? How his team is painting it. Like, he was under the influence as a kid. Boom, boom. He don't even have no real ops where he from. The only way he's associated with the Long Beach Insane Crips is by his mom, I believe. But yeah, so this means now that he can get anywhere from 5 years in prison to 99 years in prison. That's why they rejoice. Because this is the one thing. They already proved that he was a kid. Mentally, you could tell he was a kid. They proved it. He ain't no high ranking nothing. His people from, he ain't even from, it ain't like he brought the set really down there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no big, I don't want to use other people's names, but he ain't no big shot caller like how he was trying to rap in his songs or anything. It's clear as day. By him already serving, going on 9 years in prison, he done 9 years in prison. This is his second time being convicted. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is the retrial, I should say. They had to retry the case. You know what I'm saying? They might just let him go. And if they don't let him go, they might tack on a year or two. But he done damn near did a brick. That nigga done damn near did 10. You know what I'm saying? He was a child then. He's a man now. He's going to be 30 in like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? If that puts it in perspective, in like 5 years, that dude will be 30 years old. Which I don't know about no rap career, but he definitely got plaques while he was locked up. You know what I'm saying? I believe he got I think it was a platinum plaque. Either it was gold or platinum for the song The Race. He got some plaques while he was locked. That's how popular his music was. Very popular. You know what I'm saying? And the story attached to the music made it a motion picture in real life, if that makes sense. But yo, I got a good feeling, bro. And I believe he did that shit. You know, he was dead wrong for trying to rob that little boy and doing it to that little boy. You know what I'm saying? That boy ain't had no money. Why y'all go try to rob that boy? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you should rob nobody. I'm just saying that was picking on easy. Like, that won't right. That won't right at all. That won't. And then you kill him when he doesn't have nothing but $10. Him and the other guy, you know what I'm saying? I think it was one or two more guys. But the older cats he was with, them niggas end up bodying bro and shit, whatever, for $10. And Tay-K did it, and they congratulate him, say, "Hey, you got your first 10. You got your first body." This shows you how rap music is influential, bro. Because I'm pretty sure he thought, yeah, that's what he said. That's what, at that time it was like Chicago shit out. It was like heavy. I don't think King Von was even out yet. But it was like, yeah, he probably felt like, yeah, I got my first body for $10. Because the boy had number $10 in his, like, they didn't even, these niggas ain't even go over what does the possible victim have or nothing. This was totally kids doing dumb shit. Even the people that was older than him was early 20s or some shit, or was it 19, 20, 21? But you could tell by their mindset, them niggas won't even, I think it was even 20. They weren't even 21. But yeah, so I don't know. I got a feeling that Tay-K not going to be sitting there too much longer. I don't know. They could very well say, hey, if it's from 5 to 99, they could give him 5. He already did 8. He did 8. They could say 5 on the count that he was a juvenile, and you know what I'm saying? Like lay out the certain facts. He was a juvenile. He was influenced heavily. His parents, he had a broken home. He was poor. He was like, it was just set up for him to kind of get into this shit. They could give him 6. He already did 6. They could give him 7. He already did 7. It's people that get 10 years for murder. A lot, depending on the circumstances. And, you know what I'm saying? And whether it's involuntary manslaughter, or the within the situations that they were living around, or what provoked them to do it. It happens, and especially for a kid, not an adult. Now, if he was an adult, he's cooked. If he was an adult, he's cooked. They probably would have kept the murder and everything. But being that he was a child when this happened, he was 16 when this happened. They caught him when he was 17. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't on the run for too much longer after, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Now this is what I'm saying. If Tay-K do get out, bro, Tay-K, my dog, listen, you better let these young niggas know how much of a waste of life. And this nigga had a whole career he could have bubbled up from. Whether you say he didn't get a career only after he got a career, or only after he got a career was because of the murder incident. He made a song, and that was the whole thing. But regardless of the fact, I know he better learn how to. Hopefully he can still rap if they do let his ass out. But yeah, they might, even if they might give him a 10. They might give him a, whatever the case, he'll be coming home soon. I'm pretty sure he'll be home before 30. If not, they might give him 5, bro. The way them defense team rejoice like that, even though anything beats life, you know what I'm saying? Period. Even if he won't come home for another, if he just gonna give him 20. But he is in Texas. So that does go into the fact, you know, Texas is tough. But man, we're gonna find out, and within like the next 20 some hours, or maybe 25, 24 hours, what's the fate of Tay-K? The official fate now, but him beating that capital murder, that boy can walk out the door. 5 to 99, that's all they can give him, 5 to 99 years. They can't give him natural life or none of that type shit. So the judge, and it's a black judge, it's a black lady, and I'm just saying, you gotta think of it in the sense of, she probably looking at one of her grandsons, even if it was like, just like if it was a white suspect and white judge. You know, these are the things that people add into account when they're fighting the case. Everything counts, nigga. You see, he quiet, he ain't making no faces, he ain't, you know how they was doing shit in the YSL case, he ain't doing none of all that type shit, and intimidate witnesses. That nigga quiet, just like, when the girl went up there and told on him, he just sat there like, what's she telling him? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he done already did going on 9 years, 8 and some change. He did 8 and some change already. So I wouldn't be surprised. And he started as a kid, and it's all happened when he was he was 16. That means before 16, he was 15. Like, he was a kid, for real. You could tell he was a wannabe gangster kid. But hopefully he come home, you know, with his mind right and focus up. I would think so. Because the other people in the case got hella, like the older cat. There was a couple older cats that was involved with him. Them niggas got life. Them niggas ain't never come home. Because they were grown when the shit they was doing. Because there was numerous situations that Tay-K was involved with. You know what I'm saying? And affiliated with. But yeah, the main one that they on, that 5 years to 99 years, he already did 8 and some change. Tay-K just might come home, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel about this, man. Is Tay-K really the scum of the earth? Went out there killing that boy for the video equipment. They say he beat up this old white man in New Jersey when he was on the run. He did some other shit or should he deserve a second chance? As a young black kid from the inner cities of America, family wasn't shit, you know. On paper, his mom was shit. They didn't raise him. They gave him up, and he went and got involved in this whole shit. And now he's here at, about 25 years old, I think. Trying to, you know, I guess save face. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Or do y'all think they should be let go, like, for real, seriously, like, seriously? He's a kid at the time. Kids deserve second chances. Like, comment, notification bell, I'm gone. 10. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my other channels pinned in the description for exclusive content, and send me all reactions to the Discord that's pinned in the comments. Gang.